Hello beautiful souls and welcome to another video. This video is about the 2-8-10, aka the 1 life path. So if you're the last sum of the whole calculation is 2 plus 8 equals 10, then this video is for you. So I'm gonna give you hopefully a quick video on some of the things like inner gifts, your life purpose, healing abilities, issues, authority, and let's see, relationship challenges, sexual and creative energy, career and talents, honesty with money, useful questions, and spiritual laws. Alright, so I'm gonna dive into it. Let's get started. First off, what is the life purpose of a 2-8-10? People on the 2-8-10 life path combine material success with creative energy. Yeah, what do they mean with that? I have no clue. Yeah, I think what it means is that it's that you stay with you stay grounded and you stay in this world with your creative energy, and you're not going into the headspace or into the spiritual space, but you are doing really tangible things with your creative energy, and you're gaining material success with it. So I would think these are riches, that you can actually touch. So for example, a nice house, a nice car, financial success. So combine that with your creative energy. They use their intuitive gifts to serve others with authority and compassion, with a clear motive of service. So that's nice. Creativity and confidence with inner gifts. 2-8-10 individuals possess creativity and inner gifts like sensitivity, strength, expressiveness, and intuition. These gifts become powerful when life issues and obstacles are overcome. And this is for every type. You really have to overcome your obstacles. That's why you're here. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And if you're not doing it this lifetime, and even if you are sort of doing it this lifetime, these obstacles will come back until you heal it. So it will repeat itself until you complete it. So do it this lifetime. So your gifts of sensitivity, strength, expressiveness, and intuition will be strongest when your obstacles are overcome. And when are your obstacles overcome? Your obstacle, and I'm gonna skip ahead and check if it's for the 2-8-10s the same as for ones in general. Yeah, it's about the insecurities. So yeah, become confident in your skills and really focus on confidence. And once you gain confidence, sensitivity, strength, expressiveness, and intuition will follow, and it will get way stronger. Okay. Abundance and power. 2-8-10s achieve a sense of abundance and authority, often centered around family or the world. This manifests when they step forward confidently with a motive of service. And I think this is a really interesting one. especially, well, I've noticed this one myself as well. So, put yourself in a state of service to others, and see what happens. I've been playing a lot of football, and there's been seasons where my focus was only me getting better. Me getting better. I don't care about the team. I don't care what we're doing. I'm gonna get better. And I still wasn't a douchebag or anything, but I was really detached from the team. And I wasn't really in service of the team. And even though I was, because I was really the oil on the fire, or the motor in the team, like the engine in the team, because I wanted to do a lot of training, and I wanted to play every match. I asked if we could train even more, and I was the one that was really putting the energy in the team and made stuff happen. This is the season I was thinking about. We did become the champions, but it was not a good season for me. It was not a good season. I wasn't even the top scorer. I believe I was second as a top scorer, and I'm first. I think I was second, not third. I think second. It was not a good season, even though I learned a lot, I did a lot, but I think I could have done way better if I would have just be more present and be more of service to the team. And in service, like if I could score a goal and someone else would be maybe in a better position, I would probably in that time 9 out of 10 times I would try it myself. And right now I've switched this around. I don't care about the goal. Of course I like scoring goals, and it's nice, but I'm in service to this team, and if somebody else is in a better position, but if there's more calculations to this is the fun part, because this all happens in the split second. Let's say I have a 50-50 chance of scoring. I see someone else in a better position. They have a 70-30 percentage of scoring, but my skill level is, let's say my skill level is 100, so it's easy comparison, and their skill level is 30. If I pass it, actually the chances go down. And we have a couple of other factors. I have to play the ball correctly. Nothing on the pitch has to touch it and make it go any other ways. Sometimes when you're in front of the goal, you're a bit rushed and you want to make a quick decision, so you can pass it too hard. So there's more factors. So if he's like a 30%, I'm not gonna pass it, unless I've noticed that in this game I'm not doing good at all, and I'm not scoring any goals. It's not working for some reason. Then I will pass it, because I think the percentage. It's just a calculation in my head that is in a split second. But in this case, I'm more in line and in service of the team. And last season I actually did pretty good, but it was a horrible season. But I think I did really well. I had a lot of assists and a lot of goals, and we had the worst team that I've ever played in. It was the best team, like the third half, but the first and the second half, they were horrible. Sorry guys, it's true, and you know it. So, and this season I really want to be in service to the team, but that also means, as a striker, taking your responsibilities and going for it. And I know this is all about me at this point, but it's just I think this is a nice example of serving your team and really doing what's good and what's best for the team. All right, onward. So it's all about the intention. Cooperation and balance. When not in leadership roles, 2-8-10s can work as the power behind the throne, cooperating with others. This is actually this is the 2 from the 2-8, because the 2 is all about cooperation and balance. They should be careful not to become too serious or too preachy. Yeah, so so there is some kind of manipulative power in you if you are watching this and this is your type, or if you're watching this and you know someone who has this one. There's some kind of manipulation / cooperation with others to work as the power behind the throne. And let's see if it has anything to do with double agendas or that kind of things. Oh no, it is in service of a better world. Okay, so that's nice. They have insecurities and passive-aggressive tendencies. Tendency to control others emotionally or mentally rather than state what they want honestly and directly. This is a big one, and this is a huge one. I see this so many times in my life. I know that I've done this. Just say what you want and don't manipulate it so that it becomes what you want by not actually saying what you want. So, what's an example of this? Let's say you don't want to go to a birthday and you don't want to hurt any feelings. So, you might plan something else then and then say, oh, I already have something that date. And what sometimes happens with this is then they say, oh, okay, no, that's fine. We'll do it on the Sunday instead of the Saturday. That's fine, so you can be there. And you're like, oh, I should have just been honest that I don't want to go. So, yeah, just don't try to do it like this. And this is a really simple example, but there's countless of these examples that you've probably also seen in your life. All right, so you possess healing hands and you can intuitively channel life energy to help others. Subconscious fears related to your abilities may need to be overcome. So you have some subconscious fears to your healing abilities. I don't know what they are, but know that they can be there. Issues with authority. Oh, this is nice. 2-8-10s have an inborn drive for authority, but often struggle with issues related to authority figures. Does that ring a bell? Oh, this should ring a bell. Expressing and releasing repressed anger towards authority figures is essential. So, you need to express it. So you know you have this. You need to rebel a little bit more. So you do admire and respect them. But you also don't like being dependent on them. You don't like being controlled and manipulated. Well, I don't think any... Is there a type that likes to be controlled and manipulated? I don't think so. But maybe we'll get there in some time. I didn't read everything. I only read the ones that were for me and my girlfriend. Now I'm just guiding you guys through it, and it's a massive, massive amount of text that I'm going through. So it's a lot. So you can release that repressed anger. You need, and I don't think maybe I stated this one wrong. Expressing and releasing repressed anger toward authority figures is essential. I don't think they mean do it to the ones that are in authority. That might be true. But I think you should release the repressed anger that you have towards them. But I don't think if there's a cop on the street, I don't think it's a good idea to release your repressed anger towards him or her or they or them or whatever. So don't do that. I don't think that's the idea. But release it in some way, and I think we'll get there here as well. I think with doing workouts, doing some kind of sports, you can repress that anger. All right, insecurities and challenges. You have powerful creativity, but also strong insecurities, and we touched on this before. Work on those insecurities. Work on being more confident. You often feel the need to lean on others, but find satisfaction in becoming self-sufficient. Okay, so do with that what you want. I think both is good. If I'm speaking for myself, I have the tendency to not lean on anyone and not ask for help ever. And the last few years, the universe forced me to ask for help. And I was always this self-sufficient. I can do everything myself. My girlfriend has exactly the same thing. She won't ask for help. She's getting better at it, by the way. But I don't think that leaning on others is a bad thing, because showing that vulnerability and asking for help genuinely is also giving someone else the gift to help you. And let's turn this around so it makes more sense. If someone, let's say a really good friend of yours, comes to you and he asks you, "Oh, can you help me out with this? I really need it." Let's say they need $10 to get to their job interview or something, and you can help them. It gives you this feeling of maybe even accomplishment or generosity or just gratefulness that you can help someone and give them this gift. So if you're not asking for help, you're not giving the gift to someone else to help you. I think that can be, if you formulate that one a little bit different, this could be definitely worth being quoted and being placed on a wall, because I think this is a really big one, and it's I don't know where it comes from, but asking for help in our society is seen as a weakness, and I don't think it's a weakness. It takes a lot of courage to ask someone for help, and of course there are people that ask for help with everything. They only ask for help. Especially kids do this, but I think it's good if kids do this in some cases. But asking for help is I think a really good trait to have. A good friend of mine, she is moving out. Her mom passed away, and she has to move out all the stuff of this house. And I've stated to her, I want her to learn this lesson. So I could have said, I'm gonna help you. I'll be there Monday this time, or be there on Saturday. But I did it a little bit different. I told her, you really, or this, I said to her, this is your lesson. This is your lesson that you need to learn. And when you ask me, I will be there. I will help you. If I have the time at that point in time, but I will help you. Either way, we do it at another time, but let me know. And I saw her a couple of days ago. Or was it? Yeah, I think 2 days ago. And I think she's doing stuff this weekend. But she hasn't asked me yet. Let me check my phone. No, she hasn't asked me yet. But I really want her to learn this lesson. If I'm pushing it on her and saying, I'll be there Saturday, 10 o'clock, let's go. And this is more the energy I used to be in. I'm taking away the lesson that she can learn. And actually it's 10:15 right now. So I wouldn't be recording this video because I would be doing that. But yeah, for me, this is something she has to learn. And I don't know her, I don't think her life path number is 1, but I can look it up. But it's asking help, and it's not part of this one. She's definitely something else. All right, so moving on. So to recap, you can feel the need to lean on others, but you find satisfaction in becoming self-sufficient. Relationship challenges. Trapped, unexpressed emotions, especially anger, can be a major issue in 2-8-10s relationships. Honesty and self-sufficiency are key to healthier relationships. Yes. And honesty also to yourself. And also staying true to yourself in that relationship. So the self-sufficiency, also setting boundaries and setting getting time slots for yourself. So if you're in a relationship and you want to do your own things, you do your own things and have the relationship, but not do everything for the other, and while not having any time left for yourself. And this one is for me the key, the honesty. Be honest, and this it kind of begins or it ends, I don't know where it is. You also have this part of it, you're deceiving yourself, so you have some kind of self-deceive, and you think you're actually being honest to yourself, but you're actually not being honest to yourself. So if there are things in the relationship you don't like, but if you say them, you'll have a conflict, and you have to say it. You have to do this. And I'm conflict averse, and I know that I have to say it. Sometimes I time it a little bit better so that it's not as bad as it could be. But it's important to really speak your mind in your relationship. And if you're afraid that you cannot speak your mind in your relationship, then either you have some work to do, or this relationship is not for you. And I've had this as well in a previous relationship. I couldn't be honest because every time I was honest, it was kind of like the carrot and the stick. So every time I was honest about something and she didn't like it, we had a fight about it. So at some point it was like, okay, I don't feel like arguing. I was just tired of all the arguing, and I would just not be honest. But I would for example, do certain stuff. But if she asked if I did it, I would not say if I did it or didn't do it. I would just go around it and just change the subject and go around the subject. So be honest, and that's one of the big keys to a healthy relationship for you. All right, sexual and creative energy. You have a very sensitive and powerful sexual center. Yeah. So you are very sensitive, you are very powerful with your sexual energy. And what I've read as well, but I haven't checked this with others, is that that's stated as medical as possible, so we can say your reproductive organs, they are really sensitive, more sensitive than other people. So you need to monitor how to express these energies and avoid using sexuality for control. Have you ever used sexuality for control? I think I have. Because if you're angry, you're taking back control. And with angry sex, you are taking back your control. But you can also use it to more like to manipulate it and to punish the other by having it or not having it when they want it. So how do you express that? Career and talents. So what are you really good at? Let's see if we can get the full list here. So you possess high energy, healing hands, and sensitive intuition, which means you make an excellent counselor. You have inborn leadership and authority. You can inspire others, or actually, you can and probably you do inspire others. Most 2/8-10s find fulfilling work in the field of healing or in a business that helps people. So you can do energy work, counseling, writing, teaching, and motivating others. So these are all things that you can do. And some of you get involved with the business of personal growth. So those are some of the traits that you can use for work. Oh, one side note, you need to value honesty over money. So I think this is another pitfall for 2/8-10s. When this is more like a shadow side that you can have, not that you do have. If you have a lack mentality about money or negative money beliefs, then first off, you need to know that you have this so you can get rid of it. And when you have this, never value money over service. So always put your service first, and the money will come later. This is a nice sentence. I'm gonna read it out loud. when their creative energy flows, so when your creative energy flows onward with courage and with love, you manifest money naturally. You enjoy it and channel it creatively. So this is a big one. And I do believe this is for I think for every type, that you really have to do what you love. And maybe there's other emotions. So here it's courage and with love, and maybe for another type it's joy and passion or something. But you will manifest money naturally if you follow this. Okay. So, and this is another one. Get out of your own way to make significant contributions in the world. All right. So some people that are well-known 2-8-10s. So I'm gonna name the ones I know. Jack Nicholson, Steve Martin, George Lucas, and Martin Luther King Jr. There's a lot more, but I don't know who they are. Keys to fulfilling your destiny. Okay, so the guidelines and recommendations. We have it here as well. No. Okay, we got a couple of steps left. That's only like one page left. Express and clear anger toward authorities, then assume your own authority. So that's a big one. Exercise daily with strength and vigor. Move through insecurity to get where you're going. Find ways to use your creativity and inner gifts. So these are the recommendations. And these are the questions that you can ask yourself. And this is for every type, there are different questions. How can I apply my creative energy to make good money doing what I love, serving other people? So write these down. I'll read them twice, so you can easily write them down. How can I apply my creative energy to make good money doing what I love, serving other people? How do I feel about authority, my own and that of others? How do I feel about authority, my own and that of others? When do I feel strong and independent? When do I feel strong and independent? Do I sometimes try to manipulate or control others? Do I sometimes manipulate or control others? And also, when you have asked all of these questions and you have answers to this, how might you put these insights into practice? So this is like a question number 5. That's that applies to all 4 questions before that. Okay, so what can you do to gain more understanding of your type? Well, this video is one. So the 2-8-10 video, the Life Path 1 video, the Life Path 2 video, and the Life Path 8 video. And also, which I'm gonna link below, so you can write this down, but I'm going through it pretty quickly. What's interesting for you is the law of honesty, the law of intuition, the law of action, the law of choices, and the law of higher will. All of these will be separate videos, and each of them has their own exercises. All right. So thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know in the comments which part resonated the most with you. Yeah, and also if someone else, respond to others as well in the comment. Give yourself the exercise to just respond to one other comment and place your own comment. Because that's good for me, but it's also good so that people will be finding this video way more easier, and it's just nice to say nice things about someone, about others. So if this resonates with you, like, I really feel insecure, then you can respond to that by, it doesn't matter, but say some nice words, like thank you for sharing, or thank you for being vulnerable, or thank you for being you. Alright, so for more of these videos, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date with when I post these videos. And like this video if it gave any value to you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.